guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tay and I'm coming back to you guys with another freaking video. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial. So we're finna get into this good old look. Your girl is bored and got nothing else to do, so you know, why not? Disclaimer, I am not a makeup guru or makeup artist by any means. However, I feel like I could do a little something, you know? I could do a little something. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go for like a natural little look or whatever. Something real light, not too much, not too crazy. Kind of already did my eyebrows from today. You always want to start on a clean face and use primer. Wipe my face with some little wipe or whatever. Kind of just gonna wipe to stay away. And then kind of go in with some primer, y'all. And I'm using like a little bit of mirror in front of me, so I do apologize in advance if at any point I am not looking at you guys. I have a mirror that's kind of like right here at the bottom, and that's what I'm looking at. Most of these items that I have came from Amazon, some of came from Walmart as well. I'm sure you'll be easily able to find it in like your local Walmart, drugstore, or Amazon. That said, I use this primer. Before I do primer, I like to moisturize my face. I use Pond's. I'm very picky about what I put on my face. I don't even like wash my face with a lot of stuff, to be real with y'all. I'm kind of seeing my nose starting to peel a little bit. When you're doing makeup, you don't want no peeling skin underneath it. Because people believe that makeup hides everything. That's not the case. It actually doesn't. What I do for my skin when it's kind of peeling, especially around my nose area, which it tends to do a lot in my eyebrow area, I use this right here. Y'all see, I kind of tuck my nose ring in my nose so I don't get any makeup on it. But I use the eyebrow archer or whatever, or razor, whatever you call it. And I kind of scrape it, like scrape the dead skin off as much as I can. After you kind of scrape all the stuff out with your eyebrow pencil, I personally put some alcohol on like a tissue or some type of cotton pad or whatever. And I'm not saying it's gonna be the best feeling in the world, but you'll be fine. And I kind of just wipe all the areas that I scraped. But now that I've done that, I'm kind of got to go in with my Pond's moisturizer. Kind of put some of this on that area. To me, this is like just as important. Before you put on your makeup, you got to make sure your skin is very clean, and that includes like any dead skin. You ever see people when they put on makeup and it's like you can see the makeup, you can see creases, you can see all type of stuff on the makeup? It's because they didn't properly like take care of their skin underneath it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't properly clean, they ain't properly like get rid of all that dead skin. People feel like makeup gonna hide all that, but it doesn't. It doesn't hide all that stuff. So you gotta make sure you properly do what you need to do. Okay. Alright. I use, and the lid is kind of twisted, but I use Maybelline Fit Me. It's the matte poreless one, and it is in the color Coconut. Coconut, that's what I use. And I don't use a lot at all. So I usually work with like a wet sponge or whatever. Since it's not wet, I'm gonna go ahead in with my NYX or NYX setting spray. Kind of spray it, dot it everywhere. You know what? I skipped a step. Y'all. If you know what step I skipped, go ahead and comment it down below and let me know before I start doing it. Alright, so the step that I skipped was the Pro Concealer. And I used Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Warm Honey. I forgot to do my eyebrows, finish my eyebrows. I kind of like did the rough draft of them. But now I gotta kind of go in with the concealer. That's what's gonna give you that fresh arch look, fresh wax look, you know what I'm saying? Or thread, whatever you like to go by. So I'm just gonna kind of use my brush. I like to work with wet brushes and stuff. I don't know if y'all can see this. Kind of put A little bit on there at a time. Kind of do some light strokes, nothing too crazy. And this is kind of like shaping your eyebrows. Give it a little V. So at this point, after I put this on, you want to kind of blend everything out. Real good. And again, the easiest way for me to blend is with wet brushes. So I'm gonna wet this again. All that extra stuff, I'm gonna wipe that off. It's unnecessary, in my opinion. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet it. I'm gonna spray some setting spray on it and do that. This sponge, remember we was using the thickest part for the concealer, for the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and use the smaller part to help kind of blend out this a little bit more. Blending is the most important thing that you can do when you're doing makeup. That makes or break your makeup. If your blending is off, your makeup gonna be off, and that's on period. So you gotta make sure your blending is A1, okay? That's what's gonna give you that most natural, finish, okay? Take your time when you blend it. For the most part, it's already blended out with the brush, but I kind of like to go into it as well with the sponge to help it blend out even more before I kind of go in with the foundation. So. Alright, so once your eyebrows are blended, for the most part, spray some setting spray. Kind of just go ahead and just kind of rub the makeup in everywhere that you can. Rub it into your hairline. Don't want your face be looking crazy. Rub it onto your ear, all the way down to your neck. Gotta get that neck, gotta get that ear. Push that thing on to the hairline. See, skin. If your makeup don't look like skin, baby, you need a new makeup artist. Your makeup don't look like skin, baby, you need to get back in that mirror. You need to work on your blending skills. Get back in the mirror and beat that face. Beat that face. All right. All right. Don't be scared. Seriously though, like you can't even tell. Like look, you can't even tell I got on makeup. It looks like skin. That's how your makeup supposed to look, and that's on period. Alright, so after the foundation portion, I'm gonna go back in with that same concealer that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm gonna kind of go underneath my eyes with it. Before I do that, I'm gonna do an eyeshadow look, okay? Put some of this on my eyebrows. If you're using some bright colors, so not even just bright, but any type of color eyeshadow besides brown, and honestly, even if you use brown, it's important to put that concealer over your eye. So now that I kind of put that on there, I'm gonna blend it out with this brush, but I'm gonna use some of this to help me blend it. This is the Aspen Loose Face Powder, and this is in the color Translucent. I use this powder to help me blend it here, and that's gonna help with like the creases, because my eyes got a lot of creases in it. The very, very beginner friendly thing to do with your eyeshadow when you don't really know how to kind of like keep it shaped right and all of that is to use some tape. I hate that I did my foundation first, but it's okay. Kind of use the end of your eye as a guide. It will feel kind of uncomfortable, but it's not to the point to where you feel like immediately you gotta take it off. Just don't put it in your eye. Make sure y'all be mindful where y'all placing this tape. You don't want to mess up your eyebrows that took years to do, because it'll pull it right on up. Moving on up to the east side. Oh, moving on up. We finally got a piece of the pie. This palette here, I don't know if there's a specific name for it. The brand is Twilight. This one has like these little cute colors in it. And this one has these little cute colors in it. And I think I got this from Amazon. For my eyeshadow, I use this brush and these two brushes. It came with a whole bunch of different brushes, but this for sure came from Amazon. I think it's called Be Key. I definitely can't read what that says, but if you can have that. This one is really like soft. This one is really soft too, but it's more like fat. This one is more longer. I like this one better when I'm doing my creases. And then this one, of course, is the same one I use for my concealer. This is like much stiffer than these two are. I think I'm gonna go for like a purple and gold look. That purple color right there and the color right next to it. This dark color up here to begin with. And then I'm gonna go in with this gold right there, that gold, and then probably the color right next to it, the purplish looking color next to it. Start at the end because that's gonna be the darkest area. Kind of go back and forth all the way to the tape. I always start in the end because that's the part I want to be the darkest. And then I kind of blend it from the end to the middle. So just kind of blending it back and forth. Now to kind of like darken it up some more, I'm gonna go in with this color right here I was telling y'all. Just kind of wipe some on the brush. And you want to kind of shake some of it off. If you don't shake the brush a little bit before you put it on your eye, you're gonna have a lot of dust dropping everywhere. So you want to try to keep it as neat as possible. So I'm just gonna take that color I just showed y'all and do the same thing I just did. I'm gonna go in with some black. And this time I'm not gonna take it all the way to the middle because I just kind of want it to be in the corner. See where I kind of like stayed at the edge, and that's kind of like giving it that gradually getting dark look. That's what we want. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the cut crease. Right where that crease goes at, where I was putting the other color, I'm gonna take the concealer, the same concealer I used for my eyebrows, and push it all the way right here. But I'm gonna do a half a cut crease. Put a little bit because we're not going too crazy with it. Take my brush. Try not to get it. Try to just keep it below that crease there. Alright, so kind of like that. Only brought it halfway instead of taking it across. You can, if you want to, take it across your whole eye, but I'm doing a half a cut crease. I think that's the name of it. First, I'm going to use this solid color here as like my base for the color. And then I'm going to put the glitter, this glitter on top of it. So we're going to put that right on in the middle. There we go, see? Like that. Now, as far as this part, I want to do that part gold, I think. So because I'm using gold, I'm going to go in with this beige color right here. My lips getting a little chapped. Why y'all ain't tell me? Dang, selfish. Put this right here. So now we got the background color, so now I'm gonna go in with the glitters. So I'm gonna go back with the same brush I was using for my creases or whatever because I feel like it's easy to work with. When I use this glitter eyeshadow, it's easier for me personally when that one's wet. That's the only one I wet when I use because it helps it stick more. Stuff don't be wanna stick. When I use the glitter, I don't shake my brush because again, it don't stick that much anyway. And I want as much as I can, and hopefully y'all can see. I'm gonna just go over the purple part. I'm just gonna blot out on there. And I probably just need to wet my brush a little bit more. Have it stick somewhere. But I really wanna pow that on there. That's that with the purple. Now I'm finna do our gold. Let's put that right on in this corner. There you go. So I'm gonna use this actual pencil for this part of it because this part gonna be thinner and kind of gradually get thicker. I'm gonna use this crayon for the outer skirt. So again, the tape helps. Even with the eyeliner, kind of take my hand and kind of pull it so we make sure that line is straight. Alright, so now that I've done that part, I'm gonna go ahead and take my crayon, which I don't know why I got so big, but you know, I'm gonna take that and do this part right here. You don't really want to pull this one too much, but just enough so you can actually write. I'm gonna take that on into the eye. Most of it is getting on the tape. Just make sure it's filled in like so. All right, just like that. Just like that, all right? Now for the final review, we're gonna take on off this tape. And then boom. See how I kind of give it that effect? We're done with the eye. Until we put on our eyelashes, we're done with that part. Now we go in with the concealer, same one I used for both my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. I'm gonna put this underneath my eye. Just like because where it's kind of dark at. I put this much. Like that. I don't put like a little line or something. Just a little bit right here on my forehead. A little bit probably right here on my chin. Lighten that up. Lighten that up a little bit. Kind of put a little bit going up my nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this part first, and then I'm gonna do under my eye. So let me go ahead and kind of use this brush to kind of help this in the middle part of my nose. Like so. Can y'all see that good? So just kind of define it a little bit because my nose will get lost in my makeup real quick. I do. So now that we've done that part, I'm gonna go back in with the same little sponge and I'm gonna use the small part, kind of work my way there. Same as I did when I did my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go back in with this sponge to kind of help with any creases. I'm gonna take this sponge out, kind of turn it upside down because again, this stuff get really messy. And kind of use this to help me blend out my contour or my highlight a little bit. Kind of get that underneath your eye. So this stuff helps with like creases and stuff. Take it all the way up there. Kind of just blend on the side of your nose, kind of like a triangle, if you could think like that. So this is the bottom part of the triangle, and this is the top. Just wipe that way, wipe this part down on the side of my nose. Just like so. And now I'm just gonna blend this everywhere else. So just kind of keep this part in the middle of my forehead. So foundation makes your skin all one color. Naturally, most people's skin, including mine, is two-toned. So you're just kind of, when you put on that foundation, that's what make you look like that's what make you look like casket ready. When you kind of just put on the foundation, and a lot of it at that, but then you're not bringing that color back into your face. You gotta bring that color back into your face. It's very important. That makes or break it your makeup look, you know. So it's important to bring that color back into your face. So I'm gonna go back in with the same little palette here with this contour color, and this time I'm gonna use my big old brush. Kind of take a whole bunch of it. I'm not shy with this stuff at all. Now this I'm not shy with because I feel like I can barely see it anyway. And again, this just brings the color back. And I want to go up my jawline all the way here, and I do my forehead too, like so. Just kind of put it right underneath that cheek. And basically, again, this just brings the color back into my face. This is what gives you that natural look. You want to look natural at all times, no fake stuff. This, up, forehead, up, forehead, like so. Just like that. No more, no less. That's it. And makeup is nothing but a big old illusion. And that's all it is. Just help you hide everything. Help you hide all your little flaws. Hide that double neck, girl. Hide it. Hide. Alright. Like so. So that's that. Before I put on my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and do the highlighter. Y'all's kind of late. I'm getting kind of tired. Sorry. For my highlighter, I use this brush here. Now this is a different set of brushes, but I also got this from Amazon. This is called Eco Tools. The highlighter that I use is called Get Gorgeous Technique highlighting powder. It's in the color 24 karat gold. It's very pretty, but the top broke. So just take my brush. I'm very shy with this. Just kind of wipe it twice, shake it, and just go along my jawline with it, like so. Like so. I'm gonna go in with this brush that I did my concealer with and help pinpoint certain areas, like right here, in the middle of my nose. I like to put it right there. I like to put it right here. I like that part. And then in my inner tear duct, close my eye a little bit and add it right here. Like that. Put some right here on my eyebrows area. Kind of just go back and forth to blend it on real good. Kind of highlight that part. Like so. Alright, so once you did everything you need to do, I'm gonna take this NYC, NYX. I'm getting tired. And I spray this all over my face. This setting spray helps to set it. Just kind of fan it. Helps to kind of set all the makeup on your face real quick. Now while that's doing that, I'm gonna take my beauty blender again, the thick part where all the foundation, and kind of go over my whole face. So that's to kind of make sure, even where I did the highlighter, make sure everything blended good. Because again, makeup is all about blending stuff. Make sure everything blended. Go in with this brush. I ain't adding nothing extra. Same brush I use my contour and brush my whole face with it. Kind of keep that color in. And I'm lightly, gently doing it. It's kind of like I'm doing it hard because I'm doing it fast. But I'm gently doing it everywhere. So my eye shadow. like so. So that's that. Let me go ahead and throw on some eyelashes real quick, and I'll be back to you guys. So y'all, I know I said I was gonna come back to y'all with some lashes on, but baby, I'm tired. I was trying to say the lazy way out because I got some lashes that I already had. They're still kind of tacky. I tried to like stick them on, but they're not sticking on. If you want to see a tutorial on how to put on lashes, I will do. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw on some eyeliner at the bottom of my eye and then put on some mascara. Hopefully that helps. And I'm lining the waterline of my eye only, because you don't want to look like you got a black eye. And it's not good to pull your eye down. It's kind of good. You're supposed to pull it this way. The mascara that I'm using is Rimmel London Wonder Lash Mascara with Argan Oil. This. That looks like this. It's gonna kind of go over my natural lashes with it. I have no lashes by no means, but I'm not finna put on no fake lashes. I'm not finna put no glue right there, only to take it back off. If it was in the daytime and I wanted to get ready to go to bed after this video, I would do it, but you know, y'all catch my drift, y'all catch the look. I'm putting a little bit of blush, make it look like your girl blushing when I ain't. Like, what you blushing for? Take this little brush that came with it and just rub it. And for this, I give it a little fake smile. You know, nobody want to smile at you, so they give you in public a little fake smile, like. And I just kind of go around my cheek that's puffed out. So it look like I'm always blushing when I eat. Like so. And that's about it. I'm gonna take my brown, what I use for my eyebrows, and line my lip. My lip big, so I'll kind of just line it as it is shaped normally. And I just do the sides, I don't do the bottom part. Like this. And just put some chapstick. Alright, so that's about it. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. The lighting in this bathroom is not the best. I know that. I'm aware. So I'm gonna go insert some pictures to kind of take my hair down. Eyelashes really complement the look. Don't skip the eyelashes. If I was really going out somewhere, y'all, quick, fast, and a heartbeat, I would do these eyelashes on. I'm about to take a few pictures for the end of this video real quick, and then post them at the end of the video so that y'all can see everything in full effect, minus the lashes. So thank you guys so much for tuning in the video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. As always, it's your girl Tay. I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So, you know, keep tuning in and don't be shy. Peace.